Hey guys, today we're taking a look at a new pickleball company that's using a dual foam layer in the core, and that's Velo.
Their paddle, the Edge, has the flat top elongated shape with a 5.5-inch handle, a 16mm core thickness, and a smaller 6mm cell size diameter. For the swing weight, we got 118, and the twist weight, we got 6.40, both of which are about average for elongated shaped paddles for both stability and maneuverability. Construction-wise, it is a thermoform paddle, so it is heated in a hot mold like many Gen 2 paddles, but it also uses a double foam layer in the edges, similar to what paddles like the Yola Gen 3s and Pickleball Ape's Pulse do. We've taken a look at a few of these paddles already that use this double foam layer, and in our experience, many do not give the same trampoline effect that the Yola paddles made popular, and the Velo Edge is another one of these. I would say it feels more like a Gen 2 all-court style thermoform paddle than a true Gen 3 power paddle in terms of its overall firepower. I've had the paddle for over a month and didn't find it to have any break-in period like some of these other Gen 3 paddles, and I'd classify the Edge squarely in the all-court category. Now the Edge opts to use 3K carbon fiber instead of the popular T700, and similar to other 3K paddles I've tried, it does give the Edge a more muted feel off the face. This combined with the double foam layer gives the Edge a very dense and muted feel that offers great control. That said, I wouldn't call the paddle on the softer side because it does use a denser 6mm cell core, which is smaller than the typical 8mm cells. I tested the paddle side by side with other paddles that also have a more muted feel, like the Mark II and the Viva Pro Gen 3, both of which utilize Kevlar blended surfaces. Now these provided a similar muted feel, but they did pocket the ball a bit more on impact, while the Edge gave the ball less dwell time and overall more power and pop. Overall, the Edge isn't a paddle that brings in any revolutionary tech or drastic changes to many of the thermoform paddles already on the market. It's a solid all-court style paddle that does provide some vibration dampening with a less harsh feedback on impact without sacrificing power. Its feel is a bit reminiscent of the recent polyester blended surfaces, but I do think it does have more of a denser and solid feel. These double foam layers have been growing in popularity, and the Edge joins the ranks of those that don't give you any Gen 3 levels of power, but just a different feel off the face. Other qualities, such as the sweet spot and spin, are comparable to the vast majority of Gen 2 paddles, and the paddle closest to this in comparison would probably be the Pickleball Ape's Pulse S pre-break-in period, though the Edge does feel a bit softer. Right now it's being sold on Amazon at a pretty low price of $110, so if you do want to pick one up, I've added a discount code you can use on Amazon as well as a link to buy one in the video description below.